Hello,
My name is Anna,
my name is Bogdan.
and this is our team project. And this time we will be discussing the solution of one of the problems from our home task. And right now you can see uh, like the idea of the task. So there are containers that need to be packed. There are boxes that need to be packed in a container. So we need to input the variables, and instead of putting them one by one, we arrange an array of these variables. So instead of putting the variables one by one, we decided to arrange an array and to input the variables right there. So
You forgot the brackets. No, it's okay, don't worry.
thank you. So they're now in an array, and it will be much easier to work with them. So as we can turn the boxes up to 90 degrees, we need to to make the copy of the box, but it will be turned. So we make it like this. Yep.
No,
No.
not this way.
Uh, so we add the variables and we change the first and the second one, so the length becomes the width and the width becomes the length. Uh,
This is a copy method. It's used because Python is a tricky one. He can change the variables in a new array if it is a array that can be changed. So be careful. So, so you might change A and Y.
Thank you. You're so helpful.
Yes, I know.
So we have to do the same for the second box, and we decided to do the same for the container. But as it is actually just the same, we already wrote this program, so we will just paste the code that we were already written for the second two elements. And there it is.
Next part, we will define our functions to be convenient with it, not to repeat our code every time. So pip8 define sized function. It will check if these boxes can be this container can consist these boxes. Yes.
Good job.
I variable will need it to the second function. For now it's a secret. But frankly, it's just to match other conditions. If we can rotate these boxes on 19 degrees, so we will use I variable. What are we doing by this way? This way we put one box to the other from to the top of the box or to an adjacent side. And other sides we just check if this box by this side, one of these box can be consistent in this container. There is not enough space. It's very sad, but it's okay. Wow, what's happened just now? So we just checked if one side of the boxes, or the biggest side of the boxes, is lower or equal the container's side. We should do the same thing for the other side of the box, and we're doing it right now. I've just forgot to mod by 3 because we need it, because we can't choose an element from array which is lower than this element number, and because of our brute force chosen, we should take a reminder from 3. So we just put a condition. We need to check it. What's happened? Yeah, I think it might be okay. We will check it when we start the program. So the second function, it checks if it's trying to put these boxes one on the other or one near the other in all variations we can get, and just call for the first function size to check if all conditions are hold, and we can put these boxes in the container. It's very logical, understandable. We just brute force all the situations and check if we can put it this way.
You have to write return really right.
What?
Return.
Excuse me.
Return.
Return?
Return.
Return. Yes. And I forgot to accomplish this function. We need to return true if this condition holds, and false if not. And I think everybody understands why we not why we don't have this if, because if it's true, the function just closes and we forget about it.
So I'm going to tell you about the output in this task. At first, we assign s as false. So, if those conditions that I will be printing won't be true, it will print no straight away. But we will compare every box. For first. For first and first of all.
So I think everybody understands that first full is a array with consists two arrays of all options. We can rotate boxes, and we just iterate the first, the second, and the container by these options, and so that's it. We use our functions. It's very convenient to use functions.
No. So if at least one of this thing is true, it will print out true, and when it prints out true, it will print yes. So if s print and if there isn't anything right in this work, it will print out no. So now we have to test if it works, and it doesn't. So we found our mistake. We forgot the DOS, and now everything should work. So we can try the input of 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 5 as it was given in the example, and it should print out yes, which it does. And we can try to do the same thing for the example that should print out no, and that is
it's in the end of the task.
Yes, it's 1 1 for 2 ones, 3 10 10 and 3, and it prints out no, so everything works, and we did a great job. Thank you for watching.
Thanks. Splendid.